Before we begin, take 1 second to hit that subscribe button. Not for us, but for the version of you who still believes in love, hope, and second chances. We're here every single day with stories that touch the heart. Let's begin today's journey. My name is Sam. I want to tell you about someone very special, my older sister Lily. She was not just my sister, she was my friend, my guide, and sometimes my biggest cheerleader. Lily was full of life. She had the loudest laugh in the house. Her energy could fill a room. People loved to be around her. She had big dreams and bigger plans. I always thought she would do something great, and I wanted to be just like her. She used to walk me to school every morning. She helped me with homework when I felt lost. On rainy days, she made silly songs to make me laugh. On sunny days, we played in the garden until the sky turned orange. She always made the world feel safe. But one evening, everything changed. It was a rainy night. The phone rang. I still remember the cold feeling in my stomach. There had been an accident. Lily was hit by a car while crossing the road. We rushed to the hospital. I saw her lying there, silent, so still. Her body was okay, but the doctors said something that froze time. Her brain had suffered damage. She was in a coma. We waited for days, then weeks, and finally one day, she opened her eyes. We cried. We thanked the sky. But something was different. She looked at us with blank eyes. She did not remember our names. She didn't remember she had a little brother who adored her. She didn't even know her favorite book or how she liked her tea. The bright, shining light we knew was dimmed. At home, she was like a stranger. She looked like Lily. But she didn't laugh the same way. She didn't hug like before. She asked questions like, "Who am I? And why does this room feel familiar?" We tried to help. We showed her photos, old letters, even her favorite music. But nothing worked. She would sit alone near the window, watching people walk by as if hoping someone might bring her answers. And I missed her. The real her. One afternoon, I left a paintbrush and some colors on the table. I remembered she used to love painting. A few hours later, I found her staring at the paint. Not painting, just staring. But the next day, there was a small flower on the page. It was simple, but it gave us hope. That tiny flower became the first step toward her new life. She started painting again, not the same way as before, but in her own new style. It was soft, gentle, emotional. Our roles changed. I became her helper. I taught her how to cook eggs, how to unlock her phone, how to use a calendar. She forgot the old memories, but slowly she started building new ones. People from her past came to visit. They brought stories, photos, gifts, but those visits made her feel worse. They talked about parties, trips, laughs, and she remembered none of it. One night she said, "I don't want to keep trying to remember someone I don't feel connected to." That night, we made a decision. We stopped trying to bring back the old Lily. We started accepting the new Lily. We created new memories. We visited new places. We tried cooking recipes we had never eaten before. We started fresh, like two people meeting for the first time. She found joy in small things, like baking muffins, reading poems, watering plants. She found peace in quiet moments. She smiled again, not the same old smile, but a softer, honest one. Then one day she said something I'll never forget. "Maybe I lost my past, but maybe I've been given a blank page to write a new story." She joined a small art studio. She started helping kids with painting. She didn't talk much, but her eyes sparkled every time a child showed her their drawing. She was needed again. And me? I stopped waiting for the sister I lost. I started loving the sister I had. Not because she remembered the past, but because she showed me how strong someone can be even when everything changes. One night, I was struggling with a personal problem. I sat on the floor, my head in my hands. She didn't say much. She just sat beside me, holding my hand. That moment reminded me. She may not remember the old days, but she was still my sister, my light. Sometimes life takes unexpected turns, painful turns. But inside that pain, we may discover a new path, a new version of someone we love. I didn't lose my sister that night. I just met her again, in a new form. A little quieter, a little slower, but still full of love. And every day we walk forward, one small step at a time, into a future we're building together. Because even when memories fade, Love doesn't.